Hey, 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 gente, how are you? Welcome to, I almost said KXVS Sabor Latino, but of course, this is La Voz, La Voz, La Voz, right here on your community radio station. Today, we are featuring someone very special and is a friend of mine, and he is here to do a show for you, DJ Kaushun. He's from Future Octave. How are you? How are you?
Doing
Welcome
well.
to KXVS.
Doing well, doing well.
¿Cómo estás? I don't hear you. Your mic is not on, so we need to bring your mic up.
Okay, well let's give me 1 second then. One more second.
Okay. In the meantime, this is going to be his show. He is going to be sharing, some of his mixes. He's going to be sharing a little information about his history. I had DJ Kaushun here once before, and let me tell you, he did an awesome, I'm talking awesome show. And so looking forward to a continuation of that. And so if you are definitely looking forward, there you go. You are live.
Okay. So how you guys doing? All right.
So hey, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for volunteering to do today's show right here on La Voz, La Voz, La Voz.
That's right. We're doing a simulcast today, right?
Yes, we are. Oh, you got to tell people exactly what's going on here so that way they understand.
So,
there's two shows in one.
That's right. So we own a radio station. I have a partner and I, Renee and I, we have a Future Octave Radio and with iHeartRadio and KXVS as well. They have the station here in La Voz. So we're simulcasting. So they're doing their broadcast and we're doing the broadcast together. So it's going to be on a multitude of platforms today. It's going to be on your guys' platform and plus our platform, which is iHeartRadio and Spreaker as well. And so we're going to have double the fun today.
Double the fun. Woo, I like that.
That's right.
All right. So we're going to be covering a lot of music, a lot of mixes, and introducing your music, your mixes to a lot of community, a lot of people out there,
Right.
I hope you tag some of your people because, of course, yeah, this is something that I'm looking forward to. So this is new, and I'm learning something new through you, and I would just want to say thank you so much for doing that.
I learned a lot from you. I mean, let's just say thank you to you right now, Betty, because
we juggle, don't we?
Yeah, we juggle, but you are like the master.
Multitasker.
You've been in the game for a long time and showing it how it's done on a professional level.
Oh, bless your little heart.
Much appreciated on that.
Oh, that takes me way, way back to the KOP days. Yes. And now that you mentioned that, we are going to have a 4th annual of course, Chicano Community Program, radio reunion, and, everybody is invited out there that's listening. It's going to be September, so, listen out for the date. And we're going to have, everything from, authentic Mexican cuisine to the music, of course, Latino music to the heart.
What day is that? What day is that? Yeah.
This is, if all goes well, it's going to be on the 9th.
Oh, nice.
Of September. Nice. So we're really looking forward to that, and it's going to be a big party for the whole family. And you know what is so unique about it? That it's going to reteach our cultura. For those individuals that would like to, learn a little bit of our Mexican cultura,
right,
our traditions, we're going to be able to do that right there, with their music, with the dance, with the food.
That's
not only
awesome.
that, but every year we have a little car show that's just always
you gotta love the car show. You can't go wrong with car shows.
Cannot go wrong.
Music, food. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's a winning
you
combination.
can't. And
for a
if
good
all
time.
goes well, Ed Ramirez, who is a founder for KUOP, Chicano Community Program, he is the founder. Yeah, he's going to be there. He's going to be playing his music too. It's Ed Ramirez. Ed Ramirez and Brothers, or Brothers and Ed Ramirez, something like that. They changed the name. It was a Mix Blues Band, but that's okay because, of course, they are the original ones that have been with me from day one. And since he is the founder to the Chicano Community Program, hey, he's like the padrecito,
Right.
So looking forward to that. That's going to be so neat. So, yeah, everybody's invited. And, of course, it's going to be Oak Grove Regional Park. As usual, it's a family gathering. It's a beautiful event. You can't miss, you know. Yeah,
it's gonna be a fun
even for
event.
Clark dancers,
That's
from
right.
Zapata.
You might see. Is Betty gonna get there and dance?
Oh, definitely. I might even do the bachata.
Oh, watch out now. Oh. Pues.
I might have to give lessons. Hey.
Watch out. That's all it takes, right?
Como dices, watch out.
I know. Watch out.
Love it. But you know what? I'm really looking forward to your tunes. So whenever you are ready, you can take over with your tunes.
All right.
Because I'm curious. I want to see how you mix and what you do.
All right. We're gonna take it back, and then you might hear some originals. You might hear a little something you haven't heard before, but we're gonna get you familiar with the classics first. So Here we go.
Okay, so you got, what, 50 seconds to go, so prepare yourself. I'm pretty sure that you are going to have some really nice music because the music that you have sent me as a sample, awesome. Awesome. And I love the fact that you mix your own music. You put your own music together, and that's original. And I was telling you, I wanted to pat you on the back. That's neat to be able to do that.
Well, I appreciate that.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we have a label as well, www.futurerecords.com. Check it out, and you'll hear some original stuff. And I hope you enjoy the broadcast today. We're going to like to do this one more time, a few more times if we can.
All righty then. This is yours in 10 seconds. So as soon as this music stops playing, you are on, my man. Mi amigo. DJ Kaushun. Future Octave.
Yeah.
I like it already. Ow! Go, DJ Kaushun.
way my money lasts. Ain't got no car to get around. When I go to work, I gotta go downtown. Now I miss my train, that's a double change. But I'm running late, no sleeps to plan. If you got a wife, you know I'm right. You got a special man, well I can understand. Uptown, downtown, everybody's getting down. Say uptown, say downtown. Well, I miss my bus, I know I'm late. I gotta do something I know I hate. I'm gonna walk to work. 15 minutes, I already got a hole in the fox. Go ahead and laugh. That's okay, cause what I really wanna say, I got bad feet, my corns hurt. Top it off, I think the word. Let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a fucking sidewalk. And let me show you how I walk when I gotta do my funky walk. And let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a funky sidewalk. I say, sugar.
Is a gizzles, gizzo, is at the mizzle, is at the whiz, a sizzo, the giz out and giz a biz ass bizzo. Gizzo, biz at the mizzle. Shills, gills, wheels out, nils out, bills, baby. Millsy, gills out, sills on bills out, bills out, bills out with bills out. My kizzer, is a kizzer, is a kizzer.
Bip, bop, bam, alakazam. But only if you're grooving with the double dutch man. Put on your skates, don't forget your rope. Cause I know I'm gonna see you at my double dutch show. Rebecca, Lolita, Fashawn, and Dawn. Every time you do the double dutch, you really turn it on. Bill's Arbor, Bill's Harry, Bill's Eddie, Bill's Sam, Bill's Zombie, Bill's Aaron, Bill's Zombie, that's my man. Come on, get on my double dutch bus.
ride the white horse. White horse. Don't ride the white horse. White horse. Don't ride the white horse. ride the white horse. White horse. Don't ride the white horse. White horse. Don't ride the white horse. No, no, no. If you wanna be rich, you got to be a bitch. I said if you wanna be rich, you got to be a bitch. Rich. Rich. You bitch.
I was working part-time in a five and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. He told me several times that he didn't like my kind, 'cause I was a bit too leisurely. It seemed that I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Ooh, I saw her. She walked into the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a second-hand store. Raspberry beret. If it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. Built like she was, she had the nerve to ask me if I planned to do her any harm. So look here, I put her on the back of my bike and we went riding down by old man Johnson's farm. I said, now overcast days never turn me on. There's something about the clouds and her mixed. She wasn't too bright, but I could tell when she kissed me, she knew how to get her kicks. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a second-hand store. Raspberry beret. And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. The rain sounds so cool when it hits the bottom roof, and the horses wonder who you are. Thunder drowns out, but the lightning sees. You feel like a movie star. Listen, they say the first time ain't the greatest, but I tell ya, if I had the chance to do it all again,
We're gonna have a funky good time. 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 Let's take 'em up, Fred. We gotta hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? You feel good? Hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? You feel good? Hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? You feel good? Ain't so much bone, brother. How you feel, man? I call your name. I don't want no people to know you're in here. How you feel, fella? Hit it. Hey, jam! Hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? You feel good? Ain't so much bone, brother. How you feel, man? I call your name. I don't want no people to know you're in here. How you feel, fella? Hey, jam! Sure getting down. Look at him. Ha. We're gonna have a funky good time. 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 Let's take 'em up, Fred. We gotta take you higher. Ow! All right. You wanna do it again? You wanna do it again, huh? Yeah, let's go on back. We gotta take you higher. Hey, brother. Now I want everybody. Let's Fred blow about 2 choruses. And then I want to wave you in. Let's go and do that with this now. All right. I'm gonna get that fella with the low horn over there. You gonna change horns on me? Fred, can you take us higher? Take us higher. Fred! 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 Give me that arm about the Fred! Yeah, Lord. You know what? When I hear a groove like this groove, oh, you say, I got to get high. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Like way up yonder, man. Ah, and things. And things. Look at him. So we got a groove like this. You know, I need the grit, got the grit, wanna eat that, got the grit, get the job, need the grit, got the grit in the bread. You know, I believe, hey, Brad Thomas, brother, I'm getting ready to wave y'all in. You know what? I feel so down. I need to get down. In order for me to get down, I got to get in deep.
I met a little Spanish girl on the
share with us, you know, some of the music you've been playing.
Let's start off with George Prince. Most people they probably
Breaking. Okay. Tribute to them. I mean, you cannot forget them. Their music's going to continue, just like Selena. Yes, and I was riding the horse too. Oh, I was dancing away. Trying to, anyways. Yes. One of my favorites, and you know what? When you played it, it took me way back then. I was remembering the steps back then. How you dancing? You know?
Right now we're playing Secret of the Mile by War.
Wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, it's coming around the corner. Before you know it's going to be here. This year, I mean, my goodness, these months have just been flying by. Yes, before you know it, yeah, we're going to be here. We'll be celebrating Cinco de Mayo in May. Right. And so, you know what? We're still wanting to plan to have an event of some sort.
I remember, when did you start in radio?
Back in, do I have to say it? No.
Well, I remember we were
back in 78, 79, yes, that's when I started. I was in high school, is when I was introduced to the radio. Yes, right. And so we need to also plug you because you have a background too.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
You have a lot of history there.
Right, don't remind me how, it makes me how old I feel. But
well, you know what? You and I, hey, but that's okay. Well, you know, the older, what did they say? The wiser.
I started DJing in 1989, and I was a little chavalito then. But I started in radio like in 91, 92-ish. I used to walk
But go back. Who influenced you? You saw someone.
Oh, when I saw
Cool
Herc.
DJ. That's when your life changed,
Cool Herc
right?
on TV. Actually, I saw him. Because I saw Beat Street.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw Beat Street, I saw him DJing. I was like, oh, that's dope. That's what I want to do. But then I started hearing other DJs as far as like Jam Master Jay. But then when I heard Rocket from Herbie Hancock, when I heard that scratching noise, that was something that influenced me.
Yes, and you wondered, how the heck did he do that? Yeah. I got to know how he did it, right?
Like
I mean, you wanted to learn right away.
Yeah, for me, I wanted to mimic that so bad, but then my dad, I was telling my dad had his records, and
I bet he didn't like that,
no.
White snow all over his records.
Yeah, it was like white snow, and he's like, what the heck are you doing? I know, you gotta hear this. Really
playing
cool.
them, Dad?
It's really good. Yeah, it's like, this is a really cool thing I heard. You gotta try it. He goes, well, you can't. Those are special turntables. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that to these records. And I'm like, well, that's
you probably had to replace some, didn't you?
Right. That's what I wanted to get. So
yes,
for me, that was everything. That was everything I wanted to do. And so from that point, I ended up going to. Like I told you, I used to walk to K-Win when it was on Kelly Drive.
K-Win, Kelly Drive.
Back in the early 90s.
Okay.
And what I did there is the Lola show was on, and they didn't have. I used to have my mixtapes with me, and I used to walk there. I used to walk all the way over there from high school.
Wow.
So I walked over there, and I went to Lincoln High School, so it wasn't that far, but it was far enough.
Mm-hmm.
Then I used to go there, and I used to just stay there for hell long. I told my dad where I was at, and my parents were like, well, that's fine. You know what you want to do with your life, and that's what you want to do. So,
and you know what? That's neat that they supported you from day one.
They
that
knew
is wonderful.
They knew I wasn't in any kind of trouble. They just knew where I was at. So I just stood there, and I should talk to her, and I'm like, hey, we should. I want to do a mix show. Like, let me do the mix show. And they didn't have a mix show then. They didn't have anything there. They didn't have nothing there. It was just regular,
So that was kind of new to them too.
Right. And now at the time I was listening to KMEL on the Bay. When the Bay was, they had Cameron Paul. They had, who else did they have? They had Jimmy Jam.
And I remember Jimmy Jam.
Yeah, they had all those guys DJing, and I was like, yo, I can do that too. Like, I want to do that on the air. And so I told them about it, and they're like, yeah, no problem. So they gave me all the vinyl that they had there, and I started making mixtapes. I started making mixtapes, and then that's how the mix show started for K-Win. That's how so I started from that, and then I had some friends of mine. We did we had like rap shows. We had my friend Corey Kofer and my friend Toshi, all those guys. They big ups to them. What's up, everybody? Big ups to Lola. She's out in Seattle right now. What's up, Lola? That's how we started. Yeah, that's how we started. That's how we started the mix show at K-Win, and then from there, we moved to Pacific Avenue, and then that's how I became mix show coordinator, and then I became production director, and I stood there till like '97.
Well, you just climbed that ladder.
Yeah, I did. I stood there for a minute, and then from there I went to KMEL for a little while, for about a year. No, not a year. I take about for like 3 months, and then I didn't really like the way radio was feeling. You know, I lost a lot of the original. The reason why I loved going into it, because you could play whatever we wanted to, and kind of bringing in the new, what we thought was what was hot, and that's how.
Yes.
That's how music is, though. The DJs, real DJs, you know, you're a DJ because you listen to music and you bring new things to the forefront, as opposed to being there's two different kinds of on-air. There's on-air talent or on-air personalities, and then there's actual DJs. And there's MCs as well, master of ceremonies and all that kind of stuff. But people that actually know, you don't have to do all the scratching and all the mixing, but if you actually know how to play music, and I've seen DJs where they know how to mix really well. All their skills were just dynamic, but the music was just like, come on, I can hear this. Yeah. And then I hear people that just actually segued, let the song play, let it fade, and then just play another song. But the music selection was just on point. Yeah. And they rocked the crowd over. They
read their audience.
Yeah, they rocked the crowd, man. So that's big ups to those kind of DJs that know how to song select, and that's very important. And people wonder why. It's like, how come they're dancing and I'm mixing better than them? But when these guys get on, they just dance all the time just because they know,
feel the audience.
Yeah, they feel the audience. You know the music. So
yes.
Yeah. So then from there, I got a radio, and then I came back to radio. Now let's jump to 2015, and that's when I started the radio station, Future Octave Radio, and Future Octave.
2015.
2016, I think.
16?
2016, yes.
Okay,
2016.
so it's still pretty new.
Yeah, still pretty new, but
I love your style. I love the fact that it's custom.
Yeah, we started from the phone.
You're very original.
It started from the phone. And it started from nothing, you know. And at that time, I felt on some hard times. You know, if you want to know the true story about how it started, I was homeless at that time, and I was like, this is all I know how to do, and this is what I love to do, so I'm going to do it the way I know how to do it. So now, 2 years later, we have Future Octave Studio. We have Future Octave Radio and iHeart Radio.
Look
so
at
now
that.
we do stuff with iHeart Radio.
I need to applaud you for what you did.
Yeah.
Congratulations, job well done.
Yeah. And so now just to plug Taps. What's up, Taps? We have a residency. I have a residency Friday and Saturday at Taps.
What time?
Theater. I'm gonna be there the first time. This is my first day tonight, actually, but it's not advertised, so it's just kind of like a dry run.
So let's plug you then.
Yeah,
so you're
I'll
gonna be
out there
after
we're
tonight?
done. After I'm done here, I'm gonna be over there.
Shoot out there after this.
There. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the Taps and come check us out. I'll get you a drink. How about that?
So over here off the Miracle Mile, right?
No, over here by the downtown theater. Movie theater.
Okay. I'm glad that we got that correct because we have a Taps here too.
Yeah.
So
Taps Plastic.
Okay, so we're talking. Oh no, we're talking Weber. Right?
You're talking on Weber, right?
What's across street?
It's not really across street because it's right next to the movie theater.
Right next to the movie theater.
The downtown movie theater.
Yes.
So it's in that little plaza area. There's like a Japanese type of restaurant, and then right next to it is Taps.
Okay.
So it's by the post office.
And Taps. Oh, okay. So they've been there for how long? They're
kind of about 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah. So it's still fairly new. So we're trying to get some business there. But I'm gonna be playing some eclectic music. I think after this, I'm gonna play some kind of like salsa type of house music. After this, let people hear some salsa, so you can always watch Betty dance.
It is Saturday. Tienen que bailar conmigo.
That's right. We're gonna get into it. So you're gonna see Betty get down in a minute.
A mover los huesos. Yeah, gotta get that exercise in. If not, I'm gonna lock up. We don't want that to happen. No. Dancing is a source of exercise for me, and let me tell you, love it. Because if you stop moving, then what do they say? You stop moving, you stop using, it doesn't work anymore, right?
Stop moving, you stop living.
So music and dance, what a lift. It just lifts me up. And I know it does that for everybody else too. We need that. We need to be able to relax on the weekends. We need to be able to get out there and dance and listen to good music, right?
Yes.
And that's where you come in.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm having a good time right now. I hope everybody else.
Well, you're doing awesome. Love your mixes. I'm watching you. I'm like, look at him get down. I say,
I appreciate that. You know, I mean, I just for me, you know, I just want to make sure that people can appreciate. I mean, you can hear mainstream music all the time, but the one thing about what we do is we try to play a lot of original music that, you know, for, people say, well, old school and oldies, you know, everybody hears that, but you got to think about that music is the standard for what music is about, like musicianship, and you know, there's still like a lot of new artists now, like Bruno Mars and all that kind of stuff. But as far as like what they're saying, the content and what people are, you know, it takes more than just having a good beat. I mean, what you're talking about now, is that what you're talking about, really?
Yes, you got to have a good story, a true story.
Yes,
you know, a real one that hits the heart.
Yes,
and clean too. You know, that's something that I do miss. That's why I love old school and I love oldies but goodies because they're all clean music.
Right.
You know, and their stories are very, you know, right on because they're real. You know.
Well, what should we get into the music now?
Well, what do you have for us? You said something about Latino, so you're a
the
little bit
first
salsa.
The first one I'm playing is I'm gonna start off. It's called Chicano Harlem. And it's some new dance. It's a new Latino dance movement that's out there. So I'll be spinning a lot of that called Groove Cypher.
Okay, maybe I could do my Paso Negra because I made up this dance that is pretty cool. People ask me, "Where'd you learn that?" I said, "I made it up." No, you didn't. I said, "Yes, I did." What is it called? Paso Negra. Paso Negra.
Well, here we go.
And I love it. So bring it on. Bring it on. DJ Kaushun, right here on KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton, your community radio. Vámonos.
Latino del mundo, todos a gozar, dale. Latino del mundo, todos a gozar, dale. latino, del mundo, todos a gozar. Dale.
casa es tu casa. Mi 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 casa es tu casa. ¿Qué pasa? I get high, so high. Mi casa es tu casa. Mi casa es tu casa. Mi casa es tu casa. ¿Qué pasa? Get high, man. Mi casa es tu casa. 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 Get high, man.
Actually blessed me with these is a good friend of mine named Eddie, DJ Action Figure from Stockton, California, who is someone that would be good to come over here and mix. But he's also a good friend of mine, and he blessed me with some music for my birthday. This past birthday.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, so these are some of his tracks that he blessed me with. And thanks a lot, Eddie. Thanks a lot, Action Figure, my boy. He'll be playing tonight too as well. Taps later on. He's at
That's cool.
birthday party.
So he's going to join you.
Yeah, he'll be out there tonight.
Tocan. And in Spanish, that means to play. To play. And the song that you were mentioning to me about loving music. What was it? You said that they're not smoking, or they're not getting high. They're not getting high on anything, any smokes, but they're getting high on the music.
Right.
On the music.
Right. People were like, let's get high, man. It's like kind of like a metaphor.
Yes.
But they meant it on the music, but not people have music that's the wrong thing. A lot of people in the dance community or household community. It's all about the dance.
It's all about the music.
People put in work to get their groove on.
I hear you. Oh, you know what? I was going to mention to you. I actually saw a little video where you are across the theater over here off of El Dorado, and you had somebody that was doing some dances and break dancing, and then you had an individual, somebody that was also playing the congas, and then you joined them in, and that was playing the congas. I'm like, well, listen, look at him go, and you actually were making good sound.
Yeah, I started playing. I just started really young until I was like 3.
Okay, so you like the conga.
My dad would probably say no, but I know he first remembered when I don't know if you know who Latin Magic is.
Yes, I do.
Right, so Pete
grew up with him.
Yeah, he's a neighbor of my grandmother, and down the east side. What's up, Pete?
Hey, Pete.
He's
Hola.
the one that kind of let me play on his congas and stuff. And he's in the band, and so he's the kind of one that showed me a little bit on how to get it going.
Now, he actually played last year at the Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion, and they came out. It wasn't the whole full band, but that's okay. And so when it's half the group, it's called a touch of Latin, right?
Right.
Latin magic. It's not Latin magic, but a touch of magic.
Touch of that, which I like. I think that's
Yeah, and so he did really well, and I'm hoping they'll come back and play again for this year, for 2018.
right.
But definitely we need to plug that and, plug the event where you're going to be at tonight.
Right, I'll be at Taps. Like I said, I'm there every weekend. This will be the first night. Come check it out. We'll be playing a bunch of different music.
Okay.
Hip-hop, from house to hip-hop to top 40 to old school, new school, kindergarten through, 27th grade.
So if you have nothing to do, you know where to go tonight to dance away.
Absolutely.
And not only that, but I need to promote Stockton's 30th Annual Earth Day Festival. And that's every day is Earth Day, and that's Sunday, April the 22nd, 2018 at Victory Park in Stockton, California. Boop, boop. Free admission. No one has to pay anything, which is great. So you yoga lovers that love yoga, be out there bright and early, 9 to 10. They're going to do a yoga class. 10 to 11, March for Science. And, of course, support your planet. Circle the park with the chain reaction. So, kids, you got to be there at least by 10 a.m. so you can partake in this. This is going to be pretty awesome. And then the festival continues from 11 to 4 p.m. with live music, entertainment, delicious, healthy, and local food, family educational event, and bike-friendly event as well. More information, look them up at www.lipgreensanjoaquin.org. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
You got to bring your daughter. She's going to
Yes,
love
yes,
this.
yeah. We'll
We're
bring
going to have a booth out there, too, because we have a booth every year to promote KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. So definitely come on by and visit us. We'll have a booth out there with a little picture frame where you could take pictures with your family members, whoever, using that frame. And, that's a time that we connect with a lot of the community. And it's a good time. And so definitely that invite is extended to everyone that is listening out there, that's tuning in right now and enjoying DJ Kaushun's mix and music. I love it. I love that new sound. You called it? Come on.
Music.
Say it again.
Melodic?
Melodic music. Melodic sound. Wow. Right. I like that. It has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, the definition here, I think I gave you the definition, but what was the definition? It was...
It had to do with the new sound. Sound, definitely, of course.
It's to, so when you combine different genres of music to make a new style of music. So it's a bunch of different types of genres of music to to make a whole new style.
So a whole new sound.
Whole new emotion. Yeah, whole new emotion.
Yes.
Whole new movement.
Oh, I had to use this because, of course, this is something that Governor Don brought in, and it's a little toy.
Of course, you would use that, right?
Had to. But it's fun, right? We need sound effects, right?
Right, you do.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So remember that you are listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. And you know what? We are open for business. If you have a business of any kind, bring it on over here to the radio station because you know what? The perks are awesome. We have business membership packages, benefits called Commerce Member, Executive Member, Enterprise Member. And the one that's really hitting, and I kid you not, it's the station's sponsorship special. It's only $500 a year. Sponsorship puts your banner on every single program we have. Whoop, whoop. Love it, love it, love it. It includes your business logo and link on our KXVS supporters page and on-air recognition as a KXVS sponsor. Isn't that cool? Well, anyways, I have the information here, so if you want to contact us, you could email us at business@thevoiceofstockton.org. Sign up today or give us a call. Give us a call right here, 209-467-4455. And let's make it happen. This is your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California, KXVS 92.1 FM. And, of course, you are in tune to La Voz, La Voz, La Voz, featuring DJ Kaushun. Ándale, ¿qué tienes? Ahora, vamos a bailar. Thank you for tuning in, Rafa. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you.
La única cosa que yo quiero que tú hagas es conocerme.
It must be true. I'm losing faith in
It must be true. I'm losing faith in you. Don't think that I do not know where you go. When you go.
DJ Kaushun, it's been a pleasure to have you here at KXVS 92.1 FM on La Voz, La Voz, La Voz con Betty Ramirez. Thank you so much. You made today special, and especially with your new sound. I love it.
I appreciate it.
I love it. Let the community know what you're doing tonight and, future events as well, and all your contact info.
Well, absolutely. We got, like I said, we're doing taps every Friday and Saturday. That's downtown, right next to the movie theater, Stockton movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there tonight. I should be there around maybe about 8 o'clock, hopefully. We'll see, give or take. So I'll be doing that every week, so you guys can catch us for a lot of different events, a lot of hip hop, a lot of music culture that we're going to be trying to bring to that area, especially the taps. The other things that I'll be doing, we have Future Octave Radio, iHeart Radio, so we have a lot of different shows coming up. There's a lot of go to our Facebook page on Future Octave Radio Facebook page. You will see a lot of the different shows that we have. Hopefully, we'll have some more shows with KXVS coming up soon.
Matter of fact, that's what you did today, right?
Yes, exactly.
So
The
two shows going over two different areas, and you mentioned iHeartRadio, and this is a first for us. So we want to thank you. Thank you so much
no
for.
problem. Yeah, I will send the links for the
part of that.
iHeartRadio for this. We'll send the other links for the iHeartRadio KXVS show that we just did today. And
Perfect.
then,
So that way we can put it on Facebook. That way the community will have access to it.
Absolutely.
Great.
And then just as far as future events go, we have Raw Breaks that are coming up. That's a show with a couple other people coming up. It's all Stockton local underground music. There's going to be some reggae shows, a punk show coming up. So a lot of different things coming up. I'll keep you posted. I just want to say thank you to KXVS for having me. If you want to email me, futureoctave@gmail.com. Contact info 209. My phone number is 209-898-9664. Website is www.futureoctaverecords.com. Check us out on our page. We're on Twitter, Facebook, all the social medias, the whole nine. Thank you so much, Betty. We appreciate it.
No, thank you. Love your music. I love your mix. And, like I said, your music, you could either get up and dance, you could move with it, or you could just kick back and relax and really get into in a music zone.
Kind of tranquil. Yeah.
Love it. Yes. Thank you so much for making today special on La Voz. All right. We're going to continue right after these messages.